Kennedy Lucas. Morning on the mic, fresh page, fresh aim. Small step, big shift, same heart, new game. From the low road talk to the crown on top. You don't wait for grace, you make it pop. Hands up, mind clear. Feel that spark near. Every setback turns when the vision's here. Kennedy Lucas live mindset. We rise, we rise. Kennedy Lucas live mindset. Open up the sky. Keep it moving and keep it bright. Turn the heavy into light. Lucas live mindset. We rise, we rise. Pocket full of plans and a fearless grin. If the door stays shut, we gon' knock again. Little voice says quit, big voice says go. Turn the doubt to dust, let the whole world know. Hands up, mind clear, feel that spark near. Every setback turns when the vision's here. Kennedy to Lucas live mindset. We rise, we rise. Kennedy to Lucas live mindset. Open up the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another exciting podcast here today. This is the Kennedy Lucas Lift Mindset Podcast, and I want to say welcome to episode 3 of season 1. Today is a special day. Let me tell you why today is a special day. Today is Conquer Challenge Day. Now, of course, they're starting here at 11. By the time this episode airs, it's going to be kind of over, but I want to give a shout out to Crunch Snellville for a lot of the trainers from Snellville. They are here for the Conquer Challenge, and a lot of them I know, and they called me cheating. So a lot of people think that, hey, what you doing here? You at the wrong gym. If you know, Crunch Snellville is under a $1 million renovation. And I'm very, very happy for them. I asked one of the trainers, like, hey, when y'all gonna be done? They still working on the details on that. But it is Conquer Challenge Day, Saturday. And welcome to another episode. Okay, first and foremost, I want to point something out. While I go and get a thingamajig here, I gotta point some things out. I want to say on this podcast that everyone has a right to their opinion. Everybody have a right to their thoughts and their ideas. There was a commenter, somebody who watched the content on my Instagram, and they posted a comment about last week's episode. And if you know last week's episode, if you know, you know. The title is, I Thought You Had a Boyfriend, and I gave you guys a juicy story. I'm here to say that everybody that's watching my podcast or content, you have a right to your opinion. You do. I like when people disagree with me. You don't have to agree with me on everything, right? I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. Let me tell you, I do this because I'm a podcaster. I gotta sell my show, right? If I talk about something that you may not like, I get it. But I'm not gonna quit talking about the topics that I'm talking about, the gym culture, because that's my opinion. So I wanted to bring that out because a lot of people disagree. A lot of people don't like my content, and if you don't like my content, cool. Hell, if you don't like me, cool. I'm not put on this earth to be liked by everybody. I'm okay with that. Because I know there's hundreds upon thousands of people that like my content. So if it doesn't cater to you, that's fine. I said what I said. I will not take back what I said. Because it is true about relationships. It's true. I will not take back what I said on last week's episode. I meant that shit. Another guy, so this guy, which I could tell that he could be a little homophobic, I guess. He said that it's gay for me to watch people in their relationships at the gym. Now, I'm here to tell you, my fellow fitness guy that's hating on the comments there, I'm here to tell you, it's just something I observe, right? If I'm observing it, that's what I observe. It's okay to have an observation on something. And I was talking about the couple, but not in a disrespectful way, I don't think. So that point is kind of valid, it's invalid when it comes down to that point. And I can tell the guy that put that comment on there, I think it seems like he was more offended. I hope he knows that I wasn't talking about him in particular, because I don't know this guy, I don't. So when I had to comment, right, I commented on that. And another thing with the podcast too, when I post my snippets and stuff, y'all, I'm not going to hide your comments. I'm not going to do it, right? Because I value people's opinion. If you have thoughts about something, I value it. If you disagree about something I said on my show, I value that. He said my workout routine was weak as fuck. Let me tell you guys something. There's a lot of machines and a lot of exercise I do that I don't do on camera. I don't do free weights on the whole podcast. As the season goes, I'm gonna do different exercises. Let me tell you why I start with free weight. Well, first of all, I'll start with treadmill. I start with a cardio session. So when I do my cardio, oh, thank you. When I do my cardio, Jim Gore just gave me the thumbs up, so I didn't know what he was doing that for. When I do my cardio, I don't do that on camera as the intro because I'm huffing and puffing, right? Subject lost me a little bit. I don't do cardio at the beginning of the show is because I'm starting to walk, and then I'm doing the hill inclines, and then I run. So it's not really a good segment of me running because I can't like talk and run at I can talk and run at the same time, but I'm huffing and puffing, and it's not good for the podcast. So that's why I don't do that at the beginning of the show. So I skip to free weights and then whatever machine. Let me tell you guys something too. When I do machines, I don't shut the whole gym down for this show, right? I have to wait on the machine, right? I'm an average person. I have to wait on the machine. So yes, I catch some stuff on camera, an exercise that I'm doing, I'm gonna catch it on camera. There's a lot more shit that I do outside the podcast that you guys don't see on camera. So that was something I had to debunk from that guy because he said that I do minimal weak as fuck exercises. No, I do what I want to show on camera, and then when I'm doing a more intense workout, I don't show that on camera. So I'm debunking that part. So all in a nutshell, I do value people's opinion. I could tell I kind of had the last word, last say so in that. No, you good? Go ahead. I'm nobody special. I am. Whew, hang on, guys. All right. I value people's comments. He said I was gay as fuck. I'm straight, you know, but I think, do people even say the word gay now in today's society? I feel like the world has became more censored and more sensitive, that word doesn't warrant a lot now in today's society. So I see it as homophobia. And hey, if you homophobic, hey, it's bad that you are one of those, but hey, if you that, cool. And I'm here to tell you, bucko, the guy that commented on last week's segment, I got 100 people that don't like me. I got thousands of people that's gonna say mean comments about myself. It's not gonna faze me. I'm still gonna podcast. I'm still gonna give you guys a show. I'm still gonna have some juicy topics of conversation. And if I'm talking about somebody's boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm gonna do it again. Right? That doesn't scare me. It's not gonna deter me to not podcast anymore because I love this shit. I love podcasting. I love having topics to talk about. I love it. So it's not going nowhere, bucko. So say what you want to everybody out there, because I got some people that don't like me. Say what you want. but I'm still gonna pod for y'all. I'm still gonna do this thing. If I had $1 for every time somebody didn't like me for my content or didn't like me personally, I'd be a millionaire by now. Right? Because I think words are words. Words are words. People can say some shit about me all day long, but you're not gonna whoop my ass though. Right? So that's just how I feel about it. You know, I just had to address it real quick on the podcast because it didn't deter me. He also said that, hey, you came up on my feed. I'm like, well, that's great that I came up on your feed, because if I came up on your feed, that means I'm coming up on everybody else's feed that's watching. And it is, because my numbers are growing, right? When I do my segments and I post on my social medias, my numbers stack. So thank you for letting me know that. Something's working, right? So, you know, my guy. Oh, we missed. We got to do that again. Hold on. We missed. What's going on?
What up, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I promise y'all, I ain't cheating.
Bro, I come here to work out all the time.
Yeah, well, Bree told me that too.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be up in here too, bro. Don't trip, man.
Yeah.
Man, that renovation.
Yeah, because I was telling Hoxie, you know, I came back from Cancun, and it was like y'all had the tarp up, and I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot y'all started.
You be on that turf.
I do,
Yeah.
and it's like that Friday I came, it was small, and there was a lot of dudes in there. I take a shower before I come to the gym, and I sprucing it up, and it smelled like mustard. I'm like, oh no, I can't do this for 4 months. No,
Yeah, man.
so
But this is what the club is gonna be like, though.
yeah,
Everything you see in here is what's gonna be.
gonna be, and I figured that much. So
So you're getting a good little.
look, see, and it's neat because
It's fire.
Snellville. So I was telling my mama about it, and we lived in Snellville 10 years ago,
Yeah.
and she's like, yeah, that was there. It's an older building. So
Yeah.
she was thinking about working out there, but then she ended up going to Planet Fitness. But she noticed that the Snellville location is y'all been there for a while. Of course,
Yeah, man.
y'all the team changed.
Of course.
Ever since then, but
Before anything was crushed, it was Snellville.
Right.
People always went to
Snellville, because y'all, and believe it, you guys are the biggest one in
Was the
Georgia.
hub, yeah.
So
So now with the renovation going, man, it's about to be.
it's about to be good.
About to be good.
It's about to be good. The lighting's about to be good.
Yeah, man.
So
It's gonna be crazy.
I can't wait.
Can't
But
wait.
good to see you.
I get to see you.
Yeah. That was my guy, Gabe, man. He's one of them trainers, y'all. I'm glad that I caught that interaction on camera, but that's my guy. That is my guy. He and, like I say, he and a lot of other trainers that work out at Snellville, they are here for the Conquer Challenge today. So, shout out to Crunch in general, man. It's such a vibe. It's such a connection. It's such a moment. I'm probably gonna clip that up for social media, so Gabe, hopefully you don't mind. So what I'm drinking, y'all, Celsius Sparkling Orange. It's one of those things that I like. All right, so let me give y'all a story. I promise you I don't have anything controversial this week. And I gotta talk about this because, you know, I have a list of things I wanted to talk about. And the question that I'm gonna answer it, but I'm gonna be open answered with it. You know, there's not a direct question about this one. So the question for today, for Kennedy Lucas Lift Mindset Podcast, TikTok fitness is destroying beginners. Is it? Is it not? Comment below, what do you guys believe? Let me tell you what I believe. I can't talk crap about influencers that much because I also post gym content. Some people think that I am a gym influencer. I'm here to tell you guys that I am not. I just do content because it's fun for me. It does get my numbers in social media up, right? But I don't call myself a big gym influencer. As you guys can see, I'm swole, but I don't have this 10-pack. I'm not super shredded, right? So I can't call myself a gym influencer that much, right? Because there are gym influencers who have a distinct body, who have a distinct workout routine, who have a distinct who have a distinct diet. So I can't call myself that. I think I work really hard at this thing called working out. But I can't really say that I'm on a strict. I'm on a strict diet, but not on a strict diet. I have my cheat days, right? I have a sweet tooth. So my sweet tooth is heavy. Something I'm working on for sure, but I have a sweet tooth. So that's why I can't say Kennedy's a gym influencer. I can't claim that yet. So I do think TikTok influencers who are gym influencers might be destroying it for beginners. Here's why. Some, not all, but some gym influencers, they want you to follow their program. You think of, and I'm not saying this on to all trainers, no. Some trainers actually care about your workout routine and your physique and your progress. Some gym gym coaches and influencers, they care about that. Some do not. Not the Snellville crew now, they're all great. I'm not talking about them. But before this generation of crunch trainers that I know, there was a last bunch that they didn't really care about the customer. They didn't care about people losing and working out. They're trying to sell a program because it's a hustle. And I get it, if you gotta hustle, you gotta hustle. We're in a hustle mentality right now. Every time I'm not in the gym, I'm thinking about how can I make the next dollar. We're in a hustle mentality, believe it or not. So gym influencers, they're gonna sell you their workout routine, and they're partnered with some sort of protein powder. They're gonna try to sell it to you. They're gonna write about their fitness book, and they want you to buy the book to make that dollar. It's just one of those things that happens, ladies and gentlemen. So when people, I say to a lot of people, be careful about these routines, because when they try to sell you on something, they'll get you hooked in. That's why I don't fall into the sales pitch, not just with the gym, but just in life too. When somebody try to market to you and sell to you, sell some shit to you, don't fall for that, because it is a hustle. They're gonna probably overcharge you. They're probably gonna try to sell you on a sort of protein powder or their fitness routine, and it may not work. And if it don't work, you don't get your money back, right? So I know a lot of people who are like that. So now when that happens, where people try to sell you on shit, then people who's trying to get into the gym, they have that stereotype, like, hey, I don't trust trainers because they don't care about my progress. They're looking to make a dollar, right? So that's why you have to be careful, and that's why I think gym influencers, some of them, are ruining it for beginners, because they'll try to. And then when you are a beginner, let me tell you, it's like I'll use this analogy, guys. It's like when you buy your car for the very, very first time. Now, obviously, when I bought my car for the very first time, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know about a credit loan. I didn't know about the interest rate on that car. I didn't know about cash down. I didn't know anything, right? I was a beginner. So when I was a beginner of buying my first ever car, that was a 2012 Ford Fusion, the seller tried to sell me on bullshit, because they're trying to make commission. I bought into it because, again, I'm a beginner. I don't know anything about buying a car at that time. Now, my current car, yeah, I negotiated, got some money down, low interest rate, I negotiated. So if you think about that analogy, think about it for the gym influencers. If you're just not going to the gym and you don't know what you need to do, what you need to eat, what you need to drink, what kind of exercise you're doing, it's one of those things. So,
good morning, my fellow Crunch Warriors. Just want to do a courtesy call for all our Copper Warriors on behalf of Snellville and the Duluth Regional Copper Challenge. Check-ins are already underway.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that announcement again, the Conquer Challenge 2026. A lot of people ask me, am I participating in that? No, I didn't train enough for that. So, where was I? What was I talking about? Oh, that's why nowadays you got to be an expert and you know how to negotiate. So when you negotiate the pricing, you know that you will not get snoozed out of money. And that's why I think, again, TikTok gym influencers are ruining it for beginners. So you got to be smart in this game, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be smart. You got to know what sells. You got to know what's not going to sell. You got to know it, right? All right, so coming up next, later in a minute, I'm going to do leg extensions because I got another topic for you guys. So stay tuned. Can I get to the yams? Let me get to the yams, baby. Man, I can't see. All right, guys, welcome back. The continuation of working out. Now, this is something I don't think I did it last episode, yeah. I did. We're gonna get to leg extension. Somebody's using a leg extension, so I gotta wait. Today is a beautiful day. You've got a combination of gym goers, a combination of people who are doing the Conquer Challenge. Crunch Gym Incorporated presents the Gym Conquer Challenge 2026, a mixture between Duluth and Snellville areas, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. So, we're here. I'm getting ready to do arms, and then I'll move to legs. I say to a lot of guys and girls, don't just focus on your upper body so much. Do some leg workouts as well, because that is one of those things that it's really important to do legs, right? So I always say to people, do legs. Don't work out your upper body and forget about doing your legs. Never do that. So this is actually one of my favorites. If you're working on your biceps, this one is really, really, really good for bicep training. Again, I start with a 45. Some people can lift heavier than me. Hey, more power to you. Actually, let me adjust my seat. I'm too high up. So, it's a great day, and it's sun shining out there too, y'all. I left my house, done my top down. If you guys know, I do have a Mazda Miata, beautiful red. So it's a top down. So I have my top down today because it's such a beautiful day. So let's get into it. And of course, this podcast is powered and presented by my new album. My new album, 30, is available now. I will say we had a hiccup. It is not available on Spotify and Apple Music. We got to negotiate. Bummer, right? But it's okay because the album is available on Tidal, Deezer, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, and more. So 30, that album was fun to make. It is a combination, that's my age right now of what I turned. I turned the age of 30. So, yeah. Look at them arms. My favorite. It hurts like hell, but it's my favorite. Yeah. Hurts like hell. But it's actually one of my favorites, y'all. So, okay, so I got a question on this podcast, and the topic of conversation for this segment is discipline more important than motivation? I don't know if you heard me, but is discipline more important than motivation when you are working out? And I'm here to answer that one. Again, open-ended answer. It's not the correct answer, right? I'm open-ended. I think discipline is more important than motivation. Let me tell you why. If you have the right discipline to train your body, to work out, to hustle, the discipline to push through, even though you've had a good workout session and you tired as hell, discipline goes a long way. So, and I think you can articulate discipline not only in the gym, but you can also articulate discipline for other things, right? Discipline to go to work, discipline to pay your bills, discipline to go to church. You guys know, I go to church every Sunday. Every Sunday. The moment I don't go to church is when I'm sick. Oh, they're playing Timberland. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So discipline is the most important thing for those things, along with the gym. And I say with discipline, here's the name of this podcast, you have to have the right mindset. If you do not have the right mindset to work out, to take care of yourself, to eat right, and to enjoy the fruits of your labor, you won't have the right discipline you need to push yourself even beyond your limits. And when you don't discipline yourself well, see, because people can get motivated with a lot of stuff. If you're motivated by somebody, that's great to have motivation, but you can be motivated all day long, but not have the discipline to execute what it is you're trying to do, right? So, and if you don't have those things, then, it's going to lead to not performance, right? And it's going to lead you to be astray, right? So for me, I try to be disciplined in my workout, even though, and yes, I do go to the gym almost every day. That's dedication and discipline right there. Now, I am learning to do rest days when I need it. Because if you're doing a rest day, that's how you're going to become bigger when you're doing your rest day. That's like the most important thing is your rest day. I am disciplined into making something shake, right? Whether it's $1, whether it's clients, whether it's investments that I'm doing. Because if you guys know, I dabble in a lot of investments. Some investments I can't tell you guys about because it's secret, but I do dabble in some investments. And I'm more disciplined to make sure that we're making the top dollar, make sure we're investing right, make sure we have the great idea for what it is we're trying to do in the investment side of myself and my portfolio. But we also are disciplined in podcasting and give you guys content. Well, I'm also disciplined to do, my tech job, right? I'm a technician. I work in IT, so it's a lot. But once you get to that moment, you'll understand, right? And some people are way more disciplined than me. Like I said at the beginning of this podcast, there are people who are bigger than me, people who are more swole than me, and that's okay. I get motivation for sure, yes, but I know to not trying to mimic every other dude that's in here that are more swollen than me. It's like another analogy that I have that I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of people with, let's say for an example, Teslas, right? Everybody and their mama got a Tesla. I don't have a Tesla because I don't support racism, right? I'm sorry, the hot topic, right? I'm not supporting Tesla. Because the man that runs Tesla owns Tesla, I'm not supporting him. So that's number one. Number two, I've done the EV, right? I had an electric vehicle. It was cool, but it was a lot to charge up. It's a lot to maintain. It was just a lot. But my analogy here is when you're learning to not be like everybody else, if you guys know, you can Google it, a Mazda Miata. Just Google it, right? That car is a 2-seater sports car. I love my baby. My car is a Miata. I love my car. I wash it, I keep it clean, I keep it detailed. It is my baby. And you would be surprised. Nowadays that I'm driving by, maybe with my top down or not, everybody turns their neck and they salute. And they say, hey, I see you. And I love that because I'm not like everybody else. Like I said at the beginning, everybody and their mama got a Tesla, right? Everybody. When people in the state of Georgia, when they say, oh, I got a Tesla, there ain't nothing new. My cousin got a Tesla. My friend got a Tesla. Everybody got one. You see them every day, all day long. Not many people got a Miata. Now, have I seen some other people with Miatas? Yes, I have. But not many people have a Mazda Miata. So when it comes down to it, I don't want to be like everybody else. And I bring that up as an analogy because I know that I'm not going to be like every dude that comes to the gym that is swole and ripped and have a certain talk slang to him. Like, hey, bro, I see you doing your thing, bro. Good shit. I don't talk that way. And I'm not shaming people who talk like that because that's just black culture, right? And we love it. But I don't talk like that because I choose to be a little different. And I think I love it. I love being different. I love being able to do my own thing. Because let me tell you guys something, fellas. Here's a relationship talk for you too. Some girls out there, they love somebody who is different. Some girls out there now, in this society, they'll look at you like you're different, and it makes them curious to see what I'm about, right? And let me tell you, I'm here to tell you, I'm about that business. I'm about that business. It's some shit I can't say on this podcast, man, but I'm about it. You know, I'm legit. And not hyping myself up or anything like that, but I am different. So that's why I don't desire it, you know? I don't. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I see it. A couple just walked by and they're holding hands. Uh-oh, am I about to talk about relationships? Uh-oh, I'm about to make somebody mad, I guess. No, it's nothing. They just walked by and they were holding hands. I like to see that. I like to see that. They're holding hands as they went into the recovery room. So, to answer that question, the question of this segment, is discipline more important than motivation? Yes, it is. It's it's more important in my opinion. It is very needed in today's society to be disciplined enough to get the game, to be disciplined enough to do what it is you're trying to do. So, yeah. I'm gonna finish this workout, but we got another segment coming up, so stay tuned. Ah, hurts. Hurts. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we back. I got one more segment, one more conversation. Behind me right now is the Conquer Challenge 2026 has commenced. The hype is real, man. They working out. They working out to some good music in there too. So that's what's going on behind me, ladies and gentlemen. And I wanted to, of course, I finally got to show you my leg press. People think I'm just doing free weights on the podcast. No, I'm doing machines too. So, my question to a lot of people that's tuned in for the podcast, is fitness addictive? Can you have a fitness addiction? Absolutely yes. Because that's me all day, buddies. I am addicted to working out. I am what you call, like many people here, I am what you call a gym rat. Let me tell you why. I'm on that impression that if my day is started, my day is shifted, and when my day is shifted, let me turn my camera down too, so I can show y'all what I got going on. Oh, there we go. So if my day is shifted, if I'm making my full schedule and I go to work, you know, your typical 9 to 5, my mindset is, hey, right at 5, I'm leaving my office. And sometimes what I do with my office, I change in my office from my work clothes to my gym clothes. Then I'm popping into my car and I'm jetting to the gym. All I think about, besides gaming and work and money and whatnot, is the gym. I'm thinking about what exercise am I going to do today? Is what I'm thinking about, right? That's why the gym is so addicting to me. I love it. I like the way my body looks now. Let me show y'all these juicy legs. Y'all see that? I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but legs are the hardest thing, you know? They're hard. They're hard to do legs. I say to a lot of people too, work out your legs. Don't just do upper body workout. Work out your legs because you don't want to look like this. This. Because you will look like that if you don't do legs. But I'm addicted. I'm addicted to the gym. It's one of those things that I enjoy doing. It's a very hobby for me. One thing about the leg exercise too is I like to do, you want to do one leg at a time. Like yes, do both legs, but do one leg at a time. It's the same thing with arms, do one arm at a time. So that way you get a more effective workout. And this hurts. It hurts, but I'm addicted to it. I love it. It's one of those things that I enjoy doing. The peace of mind allows me to think. It allows me to think on my feet. It allows me to be concentrated. It allows me to be disciplined. It allows me to think about what my next move is money-wise. And it allows me to look good for whoever my future girlfriend is out there in the world. I don't know what the universe is going to bring, but it's going to bring me someone beautiful. But in the meantime, I'll be focused on my intrusive workout. So yes, the gym is very addictive. It's addicting to a lot of people. I try to go almost every day. I don't go every day. I wish I could, but I can't. If you go every day, you're kind of cheating yourself out if you go to the gym every day because you're not allowing your body to rest. When you don't allow your body to rest, the muscles and the muscle tour that you have, you're not allowing it to recover. See, that's one thing I'm learning is I might work out 3 days straight, but if I have a rest day, my muscle and my muscle tour, it covers over the tour muscle for you to get bigger. So that's why it's important to have a rest day. And I love it. I'm here for it. I fuck with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap up. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, Lord have mercy, look at that. This is why I'm addicted. This is why I'm addicted, right? My arms look big. But that's going to wrap up the pod. You know, look. Hold on, Kennedy. God damn. Whew. All right. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the podcast. We thank y'all for staying tuned. Episode 4 next week. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. This is more of an informative topics of conversations. I want to thank everybody that listened. I want to thank everybody that tuned in on my social medias when we hype this thing up. I'm going to get back to my workout, finish listening to music, but I'll catch y'all in the next podcast. The next one will be on Monday, Coffee Talk. Me and Monica, we're going to be in the studio with another exciting podcast for that episode. So thank y'all so much. I love you guys. Peace out.